Hello and welcome to today's session on methods used to motivate students to learn. Think about your own learning. When do you feel the most motivated or engaged with your learning? You probably are more motivated to learn when you are interested in the topic, feel supported by those in your learning community, and when learning gives you greater autonomy, thus making you responsible for your learning. These are some of the ideas we will look at in this session. Let's start by talking about how students are motivated to learn. Why is it important to motivate students to learn? Well, students who are motivated to learn are more engaged in their own learning, which in turn increases their attention and focus, motivates them to practice higher level critical thinking skills, and promotes meaningful learning experiences. Therefore, teachers who are able to create a learning environment that is motivating will potentially lead to more engaged and therefore successful students. Students should not view learning as something boring or overwhelmingly tedious. The traditional classroom structure does not lend itself to motivating students. Now, if we compare the physical structures of classrooms from the end of the 19th century with today, not much has changed. Students, for the most part, still sit in front of the teacher and a blackboard, or a whiteboard or smartboard. This rigidity, at least to some extent, encourages several hidden rules, such as all students in each class are roughly the same age. All students are doing the same thing. All students use the same learning tool, such as a book. The same program and curriculum is followed. All students are assessed in the same way. All students should concentrate on what the teacher is saying or doing. And finally, all students sit quietly. There are two issues with these hidden rules. One, not everyone fits in and succeeds within these boundaries. And two, those hidden rules can impede the motivation of students when compared to using play, for example. There are three factors which increase the motivation of students: curiosity, autonomy or feeling confident, and cooperation, such as teamwork. There are ways to increase motivation through these factors using tools such as video games to increase curiosity, and using outside interests such as horseback riding, band, or other activities that may include peer cooperation and interaction. An example of this is in the following video, which demonstrates a scenario where students are motivated to learn through cooperation.
غمس الطلاب واندماجهم في التعلم عمل أساسي في جذب انتباه الطلاب واستثارة تفكيرهم ورفع دافعيتهم لمزيد من التعلم. وكثير من المعلمين يتساءلون: كيف أجعل طلابي يقرؤون ويتفاعلون ويكونون معان عميقة من النصوص التي يقرؤونها؟ في هذا الصف الرابع الابتدائي سوف نتعرف على تطبيق هذه الاستراتيجية من خلال نص قرائي، وسوف نرى ما الذي سيفعله المعلم في كل خطوة.
وما إن شاهده أفراد الشلة حتى تخاطفوا الطعام منه وقال له أحمد وهو يضحك: سنراك في الفرصة القادمة. مشوا وتركوه وحده. هنا سأطرح عليكم السؤال الثالث، وأريد من كل طالب أن يفكر بالإجابة لوحده عن هذا السؤال. ما الذي جعل أعضاء الشلة يتصرفون مع علي بهذه الطريقة؟ ما الذي جعل أعضاء الشلة يتصرفون مع علي بهذه الطريقة؟ فكر بالإجابة لوحدك ثم نظم إجابتك استعدادا لتبادلها مع زميلك فيما بعد. سأعطيكم دقيقة واحدة للتفكير بالإجابة. في خطوة فكر بداية ينبغي قراءة النص من المعلم قراءة عميقة والتخطيط للأسئلة مسبقا والحرص على أن تكون هذه الأسئلة مفتوحة وتستثير تفكير الطلاب. توقف الآن. حسنا، الآن اقترن مع زميلك وتبادل أفكارك معه وتأكدوا من الإصغاء بعناية لبعضكم البعض. سأعطي كل واحد منكم نصف دقيقة ليتبادل أفكاره مع زميله. في خطوة اقترن أحرص هنا على إعطاء الطلاب وقتا كافيا لتبادل أفكارهم فيما بينهم وأن يصغوا بنشاط لبعضهم البعض. توقف الآن. حسنا، الآن سنتبادل إجاباتنا مع بقية طلاب الصف. أريد أن أسمع إجاباتكم وسأحاول أن أعطي الجميع الفرصة للمشاركة. يحب المساعدة، يساعد كل الناس أم فقط هؤلاء؟
فقط الشلة لكي ينضم إليه.
جميل. أيضا محمد؟
لأن تصرفات علي كان ضعيف لأنه لم يفكر بماذا يفعل.
خالد؟
السبب هو أن لم يعلموا أنه مميز فلم يريدوا أن يدخلوه الشلة وعلموا
هل التميز شرط للانضمام للشلة؟
لا، بس هم لأن كل واحد منهم لديه صفة مميزة فيه.
رائع. الياس؟
لأن أفراد الشلة يعتقدون أنهم أحسن من علي والآخرين فيعاملهم من غير احترام.
رائع. هنا في خطوة تبادل أعطي للطلاب فرصة للحوار وتبادل الأفكار على مستوى الصف وأحاول أن أعطي الجميع فرصة المشاركة.
Providing students with freedom of choice is one strategy for promoting learner autonomy. An example might be students developing their own ideas for homework assignments related to what is being studied in class. The use of video games can also increase student autonomy and therefore motivation. However, video games should support the curriculum and not just be used randomly. Autonomy has also been linked to learner reflection. In a study, meta-analysis conducted by John Hattie that included more than 200 million students, it was found that teachers' feedback had the greatest effect on students in terms of educational outcomes. The feedback included information on how and why the student possibly misunderstood the concept and directions they should take to better understand. The feedback therefore motivated students to understand their mistakes and provided an opportunity for learning. A high-quality relationship with a teacher whom students respect is a key element of helping develop intrinsic motivation. Here are a number of simple suggestions adapted from Robert Marzano's model of teaching effectiveness. 1. Games. Games and simulation activities help to encourage student motivation and interest. Better still, if games are connected to real-world situations, the more effective learning becomes. 2. Engage with students. Show genuine interest in their lives and share your experiences with your students. This will create a mutually respectful relationship between you and your students. 3. Provide students with tools to be successful learners. Teach students how to cooperate. This will enhance their learning, reinforce effort, and provide recognition when students achieve their learning goals. As explained in this video, motivation is extremely important for learning. There are numerous reasons why students are motivated to learn, and just as there are many different learning styles that appeal to learners, there are various reasons why people learn, which can be based on individual needs. In summary, some ways teachers can motivate their students are by taking a genuine interest in their students and their learning, staying committed to students' learning process, and being flexible. However, it is important to remember that not each reason or example discussed will be true for each learner. Therefore, each teacher should determine the motivating factors attributed to each class and the individual students. As always, remember to observe what is happening in your classes and be a reflective practitioner.